Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome all. I hope you are refreshed and ready for a wonderful adventure with our wonderful compatriots over here. Do the whole family feud box squares. Look around. Um, I am the GM of the night. I am go by Resmonk Walker or Matt. I bring you my wonderful, awesome friends from our Obsidian Grooves crew to an adventure in Strixhaven. Uh, I will pass the bar over to Bendy for introductions, and then we'll go along around the circle.
Well, thanks, Matt, aka our resident Resmonk. Hi, I'm Bendy Mitchell, also known as Bendy Mitchell. I'm playing an Owlin Bard this night that is really into goth stuff. That's a sad owl. Anyway, hi, I'm super happy to be here, and thanks for participating in Obsidian Brews. I don't know who's next to me.
I think that's me. What's up, y'all? Greetings, adventurers. It's me, Mad Dr. Rob. Robert Madison II, also known as Mad Dr. Rob, on the Everywheres. I'm your director of gaming over here at Obsidian Brews, also your resident map makers. My bad, I've been doing life stuff. I'll get back to making maps soon. I'll probably be posting some that I've been making in my spare time on the socials, but you'll see them. It'll be cool. We got stuff coming. Yeah, today for this adventure, not just today, this adventure I will be playing Satyr Warlock, who's got who's been doing some stuff. He's been doing some stuff. He's a fun little guy. But I guess we'll do more of the things later as I pass this off to Tranquil.
Hello. It is Tranquil Ashes. You can call me Tranquil. I am playing Leonin Druid this evening. Expect proud moments and judging to come across your screens. Thank you so much for having us, and it's going to be a good time.
Awesome. And in the back, you can't hear the ghost in the background. The person behind the curtain is our wonderful Amber. She will be moderating and helping us set everything up and make sure everything works and answer in the chat, make sure things good.
Look good, sound good, smell good all over the internet.
Exactly. We're
Smell
wonderfully
good.
blessed to have her. Yeah, of course, smell good. We have smell-o-vision. You gotta smell how awesome we are. So as these wonderful folk have introduced their characters, the Leonin, the Owlin, and I keep forgetting Rob. I'm sorry, you said it too.
I'm a little satyr.
Yeah.
Satyr, right? Satyr. The characters are in the College of Strixhaven. The college has different. Well, the university is Strixhaven because it has different colleges within the university. Just like, many colleges have different divisions like engineering college or arts college or theater, well, maybe arts or medical college. This school has different colleges. I will begin there for reference so that everyone understands the vibe and energy of the characters going forward, because we've started with our introduction of our characters. Let me show to the players. So if is it this one? No, I think it's this backgrounds. Is that background? I sent you guys. Yeah, hey, well, welcome to Strixhaven. So yes, each of these characters, I'll pop it there. I don't know if it can be seen or not, but I'll explain it. The mission of Strixhaven University is to discover and preserve magical knowledge, to disseminate that knowledge from one generation to the next, to promote free and open study of magic in all its forms, and to enhance the lives of people throughout the world through the use of magic. That's Strixhaven's mission statement. So these characters will be elaborating how they do their magic and how they're connected to the planar universe, and showing how they can adjust some of their abilities. But we'll start with some little shenanigans and school stuff. You all good?
Yeah, I threw my mouse.
Are you 3 minutes? Okay.
Goodness.
Yeah. So this school was founded by 5 ancient dragons. These ancient dragons we'll get more into as we talk about their studies, because I have to have a history class that starts with it. But these 5 ancient dragons are the founders of these different colleges. We have the College of Lorehold, which explores the past and preserves the lessons for the future generations, also called the College of Archaeomancy. We have the College of Prismari. It uses the elements to practice the arts, also called the College of Elemental Arts. We have the College of Quandrix. It focuses on the mathematics of nature, also called the College of Neuromancy. We have the College of Silverquill. It teaches the magic and rhetoric, poetry, oration, and writing, also called the College of Eloquence. We have the College of Witherbloom. It harnessed the forces of life and death, also called the College of Essence Studies. These different colleges have their founders, but they also have their deans, who are representative of the duology of these different colleges. I won't go too much into detail about the different ones, because we are heroes here from 2 different colleges, so we'll focus more on them. But each college has a duality to how they are. For instance, I'll talk about Prismari, as 2 of our people here are from Prismari, our adventurers. Prismari focuses on perfection of art and creativity, or focuses on expression of magic. So there's 2 deans and 2 ways of thinking for that. So, and that will be representative of how the characters present their abilities and cast their spells and act. The other college, Witherbloom, is a college focused on death, and another one focused on death and rebirth and health and nature and such, on growth. So as you can see, there are 2 dualities of the same idea and mindset and concepts. So part of this story will be talking about the dualities of ideas and concepts, and how that affects the world itself, and of course how things understanding concepts. As we begin our adventure, we'll begin our adventure mid-stream. There'll be a few months into college. These adventurers, these characters, will have courses that they take together, and that's where we kind of balance off, and then we'll show how they interact with the world, and then we'll have a few flashbacks, and then we'll see how things change as we go along through the story. And we begin now. Adventurers, you sit in the classroom. Where would you all be seated in the classroom, so to speak? Say you have the front, you have your windows, the artistry, like a college class. It has a slight recessed seating where it kind of goes up like a college coliseum classroom. Where would your characters, not you, where would your characters be seated? Remember, you guys are friends, and this is a collaborative class. This first class you guys have, is history and defense. Where would you guys be seated? Where would you be seated? We'll start in the reverse. We'll start with our Leonin, Threa.
I believe Drea would sit in the middle and in the front. Yes.
In the middle and the front, and that T zone. The T zone.
Yeah. All eyes this way. Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Passing it over to Conrad. Where would you be seated?
Hello. History, not my jam. Defense, though, kind of important. It's in the middle, like, I'm in the middle amongst people, so I can be seen, but not be seen. So, middle, closer to the back. Yeah.
So we have one in the middle, near the front, one close to the back in the middle. Okay. And we move our on to Viv, the owl. Where would you be seated? Where would your character sit for this lesson?
Viv is sitting in the exact chair right next to the backmost exit. Like that very edge chair so that she can sneak out as soon as the professor gets to that final, like, all right, folks, so here's your... Gone. Already out. Drumming her way down the hallway.
Awesome. As you guys have filed in with the rest of the class, as you take your seat, you notice your friends, you give your head nod to your compatriots. You guys have gone on some little adventures and done some homework together, so you guys are very cool. You like to have your space so you don't get, as you know, called to the teacher together. It gives you guys a moment to, I'm gonna dodge that question so your friend can get it. As you guys are seated, you notice some of the information on the board is already on display, and today we're talking about the history of Arcavios and the history of Strixhaven itself. From the side, down in the front, walks in. You hear heavy footsteps. You smell a hint of brimstone, but you smell dust. You smell rust. You smell that scent of someone who's been around the world, who's been around places. As heavy footsteps come in, as this teacher you've seen before, a 8-foot tall Leonin male with white fur, and he's got lighter clothing than usual, but you've seen him before. He's got like some golden armor and a roaring voice as Johnny Goldmane walks into the room to introduce. He calls to the class. Welcome, classmates, students. This is a lower hold class on history and defense, as you guys all know. And he immediately points to one of the students in the front. This fair complexion, light complexion, golden-haired individual with blue garb. By the way, what are your colors of your garb? Remember, your schools have colors. You have color outfits close to you. It could have some slight changes, but remember, for instance, if you're the school of Prismar, it's got some blues and some reds, depending on how you want it. If you're in the school of Witherbloom, it's got some blacks and some greens. How are you guys rated out? We'll go back the other way, starting with Viv.
Viv is all black.
All black.
To the point of even been experimenting with ways to recolor her feathers. Mm-hmm. She had quite a bit of brown in her plume. Is that the word? No. In her feathers. Yeah. She had quite a bit of brown and white in her plume. So she's been kind of experimenting with magic to kind of dye her feathers ethically.
So your Prismari garb's muted dark shades.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've darkened my garb too. I've done they've caught me in the back with a barrel dunking my garb in food grade ink, and just it's definitely pissed off a teacher or two.
So it's that color grade of the black and gray of the red and blue right there was really, really dark. Got you. Cool. Got you. Going back and over to Conrad. How are your garbs?
Conrad sitting here, you can see in his shirt and jacket are the deep blues of Prismari, just sort of fading into multiple colors. So you'll see dark blues, some light blues, into some purples, going all the way down throughout the jacket into what could only be called a kilt, over some purple shorts. And as always, he has what looks like a large scarf that sort of wraps around his neck, covers his satyr beard, and the scarf is, for those in this world, would see more of an African print of reds, grays, and blacks. But you can sort of see, like, at the collar, if you looked underneath the shirt, underneath the scarf and at the collar of the shirt, you would actually see where the blue and the red start touching each other, and they'll start transferring back and forth. Though he tries to keep that bunched over so you can't see the transfer, because he's trying to stop that from happening. He needs that to stay red.
And we head over to Threa. Your colors, how are your garb?
So Threa is very much so in like a robot en France, but with pants. So think jacket robe with the collar being the mintest of greens, the mintest, icy even, of greens, with gold accents, of course, because what other color would a Leonin wear? And of course, several bits of armor plate, gauntlets, greaves of those natures that are black and mint green to match the overall ensemble.
Nice. Awesome. As we got our colors off and everything, of course, your teacher has had a gold and red and white outfit because Lorehold. But the student he points to is in all blue and has some like filigree that seems to have some like crystalline look to it on his outfit. And he sits up. Yes. Arcavia is the plane we are on. He says it really awkward, like, yeah, we're here, right? I'm from here, right? He said, yes. Arcavius was formed from two planes, and that formed the five dragons that made the school. Correct. And then he points on to another individual. Just points up, and it almost looks like he's about to point at you, Viv, but just points slightly to the left.
Viv sinks down just a little bit in her chair.
Mm-hmm. And next to you, it is another individual with a red and white outfit, and they're a little in the seat. They're big, but they've got a long trunk and big ears and gray complexion. Huh? Oh, they seem to be lost in thought. They were like drawn in their book. Yes. Quintoris. More. Where? He kind of looks over. Where were we? And then he looks over. Where were you? What were we talking about?
You're asking me?
I don't know. I got distracted.
Do I look like I'm paying attention? Quit stalling, just say something.
Oracle?
Bruh.
Yes. The Oracle. Yes, and he goes and points to Threa in the front as you're ready to go. Who leads the school? What's, and I just want you to make a history check for your character real quick. You guys would probably, but it'd be really easy.
History check.
First roll.
Oh Lord. I got. Where'd it go? Oof.
The advantage is just 6.
Sorry.
What do you get?
6. A 6.
6.
Mm.
You think, and you're like, we did discuss this, right? We went over this. I'm pretty sure I know this. We went over this. What did he say? And then your brain kind of goes, he said something. The guy said something. What he said? I think.
Dean. It begins with a V, I think.
That's the dean of your school. You're supposed to be doing the research. Supposed to be remembering the notes.
Battles, though. I don't remember his name.
Her name, our oracle currently.
Her name, Dean, right?
Fine. We'll go on to another topic. And he kind of waves his hand along. Give me the 4 schools, 4 colleges. Easy one for your character. Your character didn't need to roll for that one. Do you remember the 4 colleges?
Me? Or...
Yeah, he's
okay. It is Witherbloom, of course.
Yes.
Well, that's my school.
Yes, that is your school. What are the other colleges? You remember? No.
Are they important though? Like they're not part of. You know.
He rolls his eyes momentarily. Come on, you guys. You're good with the defense magic, but come on. And then he points over to Conrad. Make me a history roll real quick.
I wasn't supposed to be perceived. No. Please allow me to use my character sheet. Doesn't work. That's okay. We'll just roll from here. History, correct?
Yes. See. What'd you get?
That is a 9.
That's a 9.
That's okay. The schools, right?
Yes, the schools.
All right. Well, as this with the bloom.
Yes.
Prismari.
Yes. As you start saying them, as you're trying to remember them, a girl next to you kind of elbows you and just points to the corner of the board. And this girl has like really curly hair. She's got a blue outfit and like some glasses with like little fractals on the glasses. She's like, "It's over there."
Gotcha. Quandrix.
Yes.
And Silverquill.
Very good, Conrad. Very good.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. It's a small girl. She just knew. He points over to the girl next to you. Zimone, what are the founding dragons' names? Right. Founding dragons. She starts flipping through a book, because it's not on the board this time. See, you cannot always know all the answers. You make sure you have to remember them. Okay. I guess I have to read them off for you.
Thank you.
Founding dragons, Velomakus, Lord Hold. Galazeth Prismari, Denazir Quandrix, Shadrix Silverquill, and Beladros Witherbloom. Those are your founding dragons of your school. Remembering, our current oracle of the school is the one who leads and helps protect the school, Jadzi. Some of you may pass her by. She likes tea. And going through the memory of the school, as you know, a school was founded by the dragons after the Blood Age. The Blood Age was a bloody time where titans and creatures with very vast magical powers ruled the realm. It was a very chaotic time with chaotic magic. The dragons brought peace to this age and brought organization and brought the school so that all the masses may learn magic and protect themselves, and also do it in a safe manner. Would one understand? Or paying attention? Good. Let's see. He whisks his finger, and a little fractal pops on his hand, and he just in the middle of the table. There's like the podium. He has a little disc on the podium. He throws something onto the podium and then looks at it and then points over to you, Viv. Come, Viv.
I cast invisibility.
All right. He goes and he looks over. Viv does not seem willing to practice their defenses. That is a defensive mechanism, though. I'll accept it. Simone, come on down. Huh? She just kind of like shuffles past.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's a small girl who shuffles all the way down. She's got a long robe. Trying to adjust her glasses. Yes? Have you practiced the defensive magic we were working on last week? Yes. Three. Come through.
Yes, I'm coming.
Gives you both wands. All right. I need a spell attack from you. You need to just and in magical practice attack, just a regular one, and she's going to do defensive spell, shield. Okay, ready?
You want me to cast a spell on this gal?
Just remember, we're practicing our defense as well. So just cast a spell. She'll cast a shield. Should be fine. Okay. So just roll a spell attack. Whatever neutral spell attack you got.
No.
Threa starts warming up Earth Trimmer, and
Goodness.
11 necrotic.
You start to cast the spell, and it starts to go, and then you see the girl kind of go like this, and then cast something, and it bounces off the wall. Your spell bounces off the wall, and I need everyone else. So that means Rob and Ben, you guys need dex saves.
Oh
I'm
goodness.
like hiding invisible in this room, and I got a text which just knocks me out of my invisibility.
Go for it.
17.
Awesome.
That's a 19.
Good. All right, now I need 2 con saves.
Oh no. 17.
Cool.
That's a
Ooh.
3.
Okay. So this spell
that's a
bounces
natural
off of you, it bounces around the room a bit, and then it just hits someone in the other corner of the room. and then the sparks, magical dark sparks pop off, and Bendy, one of the sparks just whizzes by you as you spin around and kind of like hit the deck.
Yeah.
And you guys just watch as Johnny just shakes his head.
I'm
that's
still
enough.
invisible, but I give a hell yeah from somewhere random in the room. Like I've completely like repivoted, like I'm sitting somewhere else, and you just.
Mm-hmm. That will be enough. That will be enough.
I have a question.
Yes.
How did you defend that?
Oh, the girl.
Mhm.
She looks up and she's like, so, and then she starts going in this long diatribe about math and physics and about how if you have the quantrix of the magic of the exponent of this, and then as long as it reflects on this one, and then it's a really long explanation. Like that's enough, Simone.
So I learned nothing. I see.
Practice your counterspell at another time. That was good, but it was not quite right. It should have ended the spell, not reflect it all over the place. Oh. Alright. Next class, I want you guys to all look up the history, planeswalking, and omen paths. Alright? Class over. Class dismissed. And he dismisses the class as you guys file out. Your next class. Let's pull up their class schedule for the day.
I want to say for the record, the moment you said next class, the door opened and closed, and that was definitely me leaving.
All right. Yeah, your next class, your characters have on your quote-unquote schedule for the day is expressive magic, charm, counter charm,
Yes.
and actually, what's your character? Threa has a different class, but the two of you guys have the same class, so we'll do it at the same time. Threa has a class, Life and Leaves. So I'll bounce back and forth so you guys can see how your characters are doing. You can kind of jeer on each other as a separate character or whatever. I'll wrote it on. So you guys head on to your other classes. These are in smaller lecture halls. Your Rob and Bendy, should I say Conrad and Viv, your class is your teacher is a Prismari instructor. It's more of like a music counter charming class. So charm spells and the like. Let me I forgot to show you your instructor. I've got a whole thing for that. Let's share the instructor. The faculty, the teachers.
Ooh, the faculty.
So the teacher for this class is Zafi. Let me share you, Zafi. And then I'll go along the way. Oh, Prismari, right. Derp. Show to the players. So, as you guys enter the classroom, you've been here before. It is both a music room and a lyric room. It has a wonderful sense of different notes. Well, how would you describe this smells in this room? What smells would draw you into this room? I'll start with Viv.
This is expressive magic, right?
Yes.
Okay, smells. Ooh, that's a good one. We're expressing magic, so it's coming from places of like deep emotion. So I figure maybe like when folks are expressing or like when things are like it's real not invasive, but like smells that get to the heart of you, like a campfire or fresh baked bread, or there's like a random like wet grass, like fresh spring day kind of energy, and it's just like flowing over top of each other as like each person casts their spells, and it's like all these like complementary, like get to your good senses, like invoke party emotions type smells.
Cool. And Rob, your character, what kind of scents and sounds would draw you in as there's magical music playing as a like background music from some of the instruments they're playing themselves?
It's weird because it's less of music in the I'm playing a song sense and more in music like the sound as everyone's tuning up. If you've ever been in a band, it's that sound where everyone tries to get their sound right. It's not there yet. You're not playing a song yet.
Yeah.
You're not playing the right notes yet, but you're getting there.
Yeah.
And it's both discordant but also correct. Every note in there, while not cohesive, is correct.
Yeah. Interesting.
The overture before the overture.
Mm-hmm. And in this class, would you guys sit? Your characters sit in the front, sit in the side, sit in the back? Rob?
Conrad tends to sit in the middle.
No.
Like tries to be in the middle amongst everyone, but since this is a smaller room, probably like not in the front row. If there's not a bunch of students, probably still in the middle of everyone.
Okay, cool. And Viv, where would your character sit?
Viv has probably found somewhere to kind of like perch up. She's, you know, she's a very like crawl into herself and start writing lyrics in the background kind of person. So like she's found this kind of like marble block that was once meant to probably hold instruments, and she's just kind of up on top of it, like leaned against the wall, you know, like a leg hanging down kind of vibe. Like a John Hughes movie.
Awesome. This room is, as your college has a variety of colors of reds and blues and shades, and it's got drapery in there, and there's just instruments floating around playing, like ready for anyone to just grab and start using. There's just lightly playing background music, like you were saying, Rob, like they're tuning up. And as everyone sits in, you hear a little rumble, like like the starting of a concert, as everything tunes up, and then a symphony of like a basically walking someone in, as the instructor walks in very quickly, and you hear the music start to pick up. Welcome, class. How are you doing today? I am Zuffy. You are here for our counter charm class. Sound off. And he starts calling down the way as he takes attendance, and you hear there's a check as everyone says them here. Awesome. Welcome. All right. Today is the day we start on expressive charms, learning a proper counter charm. Viv, I want to hear that wonderful, dark, despicable, awesome, delectable, radical. You hear the sound. Come forth. I want to hear it. I need it. Come, flutter here. Flutter here. Come forth.
Okay. And then, so Viv, like, slides down, and I'm sorry, so you're looking for, like, me to express through, like, the instruments? Am I rolling? How would you...
You are... Roll a performance check.
Roll performance? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I will follow up with what I do. Hell yeah. Where's my performance? Tiny.
Let's see, what did you
It's so
get?
tiny.
I'm
I
looking
got
at the pages. That's why I
a
asked.
15.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He asks you
So
to
I would say,
perform a beautiful, wonderful charm. What do you perform? What do you do?
oh man, I would say like Viv kind of like gets the hardest sounding instruments that are floating around the room. So there's probably like, she grabs like a lyre. She like tries to grab a couple instruments at once, so it creates this almost like crescendo of this like dark, heavy vibe, and she kind of like, I don't know if I'm doing vocals with this too. So it's like, it's not me doing the vocals, but it's like this like pow of magic. And it's like, cast down in my dark crypt. And it's like, and then there's like weird, like fake pyrotechnics that like just kind of like try to burst and they don't happen at all. It's just like, as like, I try to like get the lyres to all come together. And it's just this like expression of like, rah, and I like have this like excited like yeah, and it fizzles out and I'm like, okay, that's all I got. I'm working on it. Like it came to me in this like deep dark place, and like I wanted it to like work the right way, but it's not there yet, so I need to take more time with it. And like I just
as expressive as it needed to be. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I loved it. Class, give round of applause. Keep it going. Keep it up. You may sit. You may muse. You may sulk. You may sullen. You may show your skill.
Okay, yeah. I get like back on my perch.
I high five you as you fly back.
Whap as I go by.
You're not that great, but I need you to match that as best as you can. As you see this other guy say, "What? All right. I'll try." And this redheaded fellow, this fair-skinned guy, he's also from your college. He's an alright guy. He's more of an actor than a musician. He kind of comes up and is like, "What do you want me to?" But my vibe isn't. You grab the shawl. Ah, jeez. I got this. I'm just roll the dice. He does. He had a few bad notes, but it kind of like is some sort of like dissonant wannabe bebop thing that starts a little dark, and then but his vocals, he starts saying some nice lyrics that's like matching the vibes that you had, but it's like quite the same match of the tune. Work on your tuning. It's enough to this. It's enough. That's fine. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Back to practicing other things of expressing music. He's like pointing. Conrad, come. Show your skill, Conrad.
Okay.
Come.
All right.
As Conrad goes by, before you go, I say, "Rock on, brother," and I give you a little bardic inspiration.
Ooh, thank you very much.
Conrad,
is that a D6?
I need
Yes.
that toll of vibe, that toll of darkness, that toll of deep dark feelings, that toll of the dead feelings. Show me what you got.
Okay.
Performance.
The dark feelings. All right. So I shall do my best to cast Toll the Dead. And I will be using that D6. Did it roll? No, it did not roll.
Roll it, yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Where are you, Toll the Dead? That's fine. We will Toll the Dead. Technically, it's a wisdom save, but we're cool with that. Let's just roll the d20 and add our spell attack or a spell modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So d20. Okay, spell attack. So d20 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll 1d20. Oh no!
Ooh.
That's a natural 1. That's bad.
That's bad. All right. So how do you? He wants that dark, deep vibe of the spell casting to see how you can perspray your ability to match the tune. Because I'm this charm, counter charm. How does this go, Rob? How does this?
We're
How does this?
trying to get the deep darkness of a sound or of a tone when when that's not your expression is hard. Trying to, I pull out my flute or my shawm. I think I have a shawm. And trying to play the notes that are there are not coming, and it's becomes less of a we're trying to counter the music within the air, and instead of countering it, I literally enhance it. And so it starts to get louder, and it's just like, it doesn't look like I'm playing anything, but everyone looking sees me playing and just starts looking, and then it just gets louder and louder and louder, and I'm just zoning out. But as you're looking, if anybody, there's probably Viv's the only one who notices my general personage. There's something on my hip is starting to glow, as instead of it being a deep dark chord, it's a bright, like, it just gets louder and louder. It looks like it's coming from me, but if you are very attuned to it, you see it's actually coming from this thing on my hip, and I'm just sort of zoned in, just playing, and it won't be until somebody tells me to stop that I will snap out of it.
You can tell this instructor who's got red and white garbs, flowing outfits, red chalk and black chalk of hair, kind of Mozart, energetic guy vibes, is into the music. He's into all their music as much as he can, and he noticed it's going off. He's like, "Oh, I mean, I can see it. What do you? I could maybe." And he's so into it, he doesn't notice your spell is reverbing back into itself and gathering energy. And everybody's like, because this is expressive class, you're expressing your magic as the magic goes, so you can see the colors and the mysticism in the airs, that the notes of energy is kind of pulsing, and it kind of bursts, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw?
Yep.
13.
13. You manage to brace yourself as the spell breaks in the air, as a little echo kind of shakes out, and some stars of light pierce off away from you. Bendy. Make a dex save.
Yeah. That's an 11.
11. you're like, oh, as he's trying. As a beam of energy shoots you, shoot, what are you doing? Hits the window and cracks the window behind you, and everybody kind of just like few beams of energy shoot off, random.
Rock and roll.
That was very expressive.
Should I start now?
We're gonna work on it. I like the vibe. I like the energy, but gotta control it, flow it, match it.
Should I try the charm now, or should I sit down?
I need you to focus on your meditation skills, your connection to your magic. You remember your connection to the ancestor, right? Yeah. So that was the genie. Which one was it?
We're not gonna talk about it. Just don't worry about it. I was just playing. I was gonna play, and then you told me to stop playing.
Focus on the connection. Focus.
What? Okay.
On the connection. All right.
Did I do good?
We're gonna focus on the connection, right?
Okay. Did I do good? Was it fine?
You tried. You tried well.
Whatever.
I liked the vibe. You tried well.
Like,
Woo!
Conrad, can you do that again at my concert Friday night?
I don't know.
All right. Very good class. Keep practicing. You're focusing on that energy, focusing on your energies and the charms and the counter charms to block and counter the music. Remember that. All right. Class dismissed. As a few more discussions he goes through on music theory, and then he ends the class, and that class ends.
As we're leaving class, I turn to Viv and go, "What happened to that window?"
You happened to that window, my man. You happened to that window.
Hey.
It was fire. It was like a crescendo.
I did forget to share Johnny.
Yapping on our way out the door.
And that was
Okay.
the instructor, Johnny, by the way. My bad.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you say
Johnny.
so.
Yeah. I'm going to move onward to Threa's class with Life and Leaves. Threa, your class is a little way out of the ways, more closer, because as you know, the campus is spread out. It's got the different schools and different places. You have to take a teleporter panel to where you're closer to your home campus, which is more in the Witherbloom area. The room itself is very, very fancy, very, very demure, very, very calm. You enter, it's got velvet, all black and green, and little darks of hints of red. The seats, of course, are leather. Fancy tables, there's plants, different plants in there. Some of the plants you may recognize. You don't want to touch some of those plants. You don't want to breathe in some of those plants. It has wonderful drapery on the windows, dimming and muting the light to give it a nice, calming feel. There's sconces that seem to be floating with a green hue lighting the area, and the instructor sits on a pedestal with their desk. Very demure looking instructor. She has a proper posture as you all file in to the Life and Leaves. The chalkboard itself, it has a chalk that seems to be floating and writing. Where would you sit in this class? Where would your character sit, I should say?
Araya is sitting next to one of the open windows, laying on one of the chaises in the sun.
Nice. Some of the people file into your class. You see mostly Witherbloom, Silverquill. There's maybe one Prismari, from your friend. This guy's a little bit more of the perfection type of expression. Seems like he might have avoided the other class for this one. The instructor looks up, flicks a finger as a little hawk fly floats around, little feathers flick to each desk, and it has the name of the student glowing there. And then they fly back to a little book she's got and just check the names. I will show your instructor. Your instructor is in a very elaborate dress, very elaborate long black dress, very fancy dress, has her bosom prominently because of corset. She has her hair done up. She has a calm, reserved voice. Hello, I am, as you all know, Professor Onyx. Turn in your assignments on Death and Bloom. Did you all do your homework? She asks across the room. And would your character have done their homework on whether? Well, because you cast the spell before, so I'm just saying. Your character did your homework on it. Cool.
Of course.
No, cool. There was a how the balance of the spell works out and everything like that. And as she calls you up, everyone will turn, and she quickly checks them off. All right, I need you all to grab one of the creatures from the back of the room, and I need you all to practice the spell we just learned, Wither and Bloom, which is life and death, understanding the transferring of essence. Come on. And you all begin to grab your creatures. When you go to grab a critter, they all have like different colors to them. They're all like, some of them are green, some of them have some like different little hints of blue to them. Some of them have little flecks of black to them. I need you to roll me a nature check. We're gonna roll actually, you can roll a nature, or you can roll an animal handling check. I want to see what you get.
I'm gonna do animal handling. 21.
Wonderful. You look through the little critters as they're moving around in the little habitats, and you spot a little curious creature. Eyes, beady eyes. It's green, it's glowing. It's got some type of energetic, curious vibe. It seems like it's got some, like it's pondering. Some of the other creatures are like just nibbling on stuff. This one seems to be watching the class.
I just kind of open my hand to the critter and see what the critter does.
It looks at you. It squints at you. Seems like it's looking beyond you. Kind of just slowly kind of gets on your arm.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna take this one.
She, without even looking at everyone, Threa, to the front.
Very well. I, walk to the front of the class with the creature.
Mm-hmm. She puts a bunch of grubs in a bowl, puts it next to the creature. Casts the spell. That she kind of just like floats them over. And she has to cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay, I cast.
How do you cast it? How do you vibe this spell out? Remember, it's a
Well,
spell of life transference.
Threya has very long nails.
Mhm.
So when she
No
touches
claws, I'm sure.
her claws, yeah, very sharp. Whenever she touches like a creature,
Mhm.
she pulls it, and it's like you'll see like strings.
Mhm.
It comes out that way,
Mhm.
and then just enters into like the palm of her hand.
Mhm. I want you to first roll me an Arcana and then cast the spell.
Okay. $10.
Okay, it's fine.
$7. You see it?
And now, I need you to roll me another d6.
Um,
It's in it's in the top over here, the little dice in the middle.
oh, top.
I didn't roll it. That's weird. Yeah, right by the ruler. Dice. You click it and then click d6.
Oh, I see it. It's not doing it. Hold on 1 second.
It's not doing it? Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be on the left, under T, under the ruler, and then the dice. Click that, and then click d6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or slash 1d6, yeah.
God?
God.
Oh,
You
thanks.
Yes, you heard in the backs of the recesses of your mind.
You
Wish
said
God happened on our end.
backspace roll d6.
Yes, backspace roll d6.
Is it you? It's me, Margaret.
Margaret, it's not work. It's
It
saying
don't like you. What's going on?
unrecognized
let me
command.
Yes,
hold up.
it should. Yeah, it's regular slash. Let me make sure it's working. Slash E. Oh, RD6. R 1d6. What? No.
I struggle
Why
with
are you
this
doing
every time too.
Okay.
Slash
Like,
R.
like,
1d6. There you go. Yeah, so regular slash R. It's next to the one next to the question mark. R space 1d6.
yeah.
There we go.
Yes,
Awesome.
it worked that time. Okay.
Okay, so the slash goes before the R.
The R. Okay. Cool.
You draw out the life force of this creature and you press the spell to spread. Your strings, as you know, draw on this creature's essence to give it more, and it pulls from the grubs. The grubs seem to take more damage than you thought. They start to wither up. Crisp husks. Energy vibes into this creature, and then vibes back into you. You seem to get another bit of healing back into yourself.
Nice.
She looks at you. You made the correct choice. Learn from this. She takes some notes on it. Very good. You may sit down. You may hold that one for now.
Take the creature with me and go right back into the sun.
Glass. She gets up. Life has purpose. Life has meaning. Life has its grasp. You can extend life. You can hold it. You can grasp it. You can feel it. You can bet against it. You can bet for it. You can barter it. You have to understand how best to use your path and what is along the plane before you. Understanding and having the connection to those around you has its value. Watch. She snaps her finger as little flecks of light, crisp darkness, kind of just stream, these tendrils kind of flick out to her, to these little critters in the bowl, and you see some of the energy swirl a little bit, just a little bit from the plants as these critters seem to just come right back to life. Learn. And then she does a little lecture on understanding the balance of power and the balance of spreading out life and essence. And then that class ends and she dismisses you all. The next class you guys have together. The class you have is called Magical Magical
free period.
Magical Psychologies. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Let me pull up the instructor for that one so I make sure I have the description of the room better because it's slightly different. Here we go. Yeah, that's the lady. I will share her in a second. Cool. Your next class, of course, is more towards the College of Witherbloom. So you guys have to rush over. She's just vibing. She just goes into the class. Three is already ready to go. This room has a little more vibrance to it. It's got more plants, and it's got more books in there. It has a little more smelling essence. Where it's like someone had herbs roasting. It's a more fragrant, earthy vibe to the room. There's almost a slight haze to the space. This is more the vibe of Viv, ironically, because there's more muted tones and dark greens and grays of the plants in here. A little bit of small creatures that with glowing beady eyes on some of the plants. You guys all file in. The desks all have a little bit of age to them to a degree. And the instructor almost is blending in with the plants. You guys always seem to lose track of where she is in the room. She kind of just moves and then just shows up. I'll show you the instructor as she calls out. She puts out a hand kind of comes out from one of the plants. A ashen hand with autumn colored nails, variety of shades, comes out and she looks beyond each desk as she flows out. And you see a leather. The leather almost looks like it's made of bark. Leather-bound book. As each page is aged, she marks down who's here, quietly floating towards the front. And she sits in a very earthen, wooden chair with a desk where it seems like they just kind of carved it out of, rather than cut individual planks, they carved it out. This is your instructor, Verelda Lang. What would normally be a chalkboard seems to be a tree, a wide tree that's kind of grown into the room, and it seems like it was carefully grown in a way where the bark is flat here and you can kind of like just mark on it. everyone is here. Are you all prepared for your exam? Does not look like you all are. Take out your papers. They're in the desk.
We didn't. Excuse me. I'm sorry. We had an exam today.
Yes. You didn't
Um,
remember.
I would like to roll deception to try to
You
come up with an
can-
excuse.
You could roll deception, sure.
Okay, with a 19.
Mhm.
Shoot, what can I on the spot? This is early in the school year, right?
No, you're like midway through the year, like close to the end.
Okay, mid three.
Closer to the end, yeah. It was like midterm,
So-
basically. It was like the first one. It's not a midterm, but it's like the test before the midterm, you know, like they do that first exam to see how you're going to do and see what they can do to change stuff.
So there was an incident in another class, and Willoughby over in the Prismata school, he likes to cast time charms and mess with people, and I think something was cast because I, for one, do not remember discussing an exam today, and I'm sure some of my other fellow students who were affected by this time charm also. And I'm like looking around.
Yeah. Make a perception check? Yeah.
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry. It was a 19.
Was it 19? Cool.
Yeah.
No,
Some
not
of my
deception.
fellow
Perception.
students-
Perception.
Oh,
Perception.
perception. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Perception. Okay. That's also a
Awesome.
19.
So she's like, The time. That's possible, but She points. As you're looking around, you see a vine kind of pulls something out of your bag and then just drops it in front of you. It's got it looks like owl has a feather on it, and it's a notice that you had an exam today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't even remember that was in my bag.
That's fine. We'll see how you do. We do have another exam later, so you'll have time to make it up.
Okay. How much does this count towards our final grade? Like, is there a curve? Could there be a curve?
See if there's a curve. Need be. Take out your books. All right.
I'm like looking at people next to me.
You guys have an exam, and you see what rolls out of your oaken desks. Leaflet rolls out, and it's got questions about owlbears.
Okay.
And it's a multiple choice exam. It's got 20 questions. It's not too bad. I'm not gonna make you guys actually answer questions. They're gonna do basically checks, and your character's gonna kind of figure stuff out. I'm gonna describe some facts to see what your characters will remember from them. And your character's trying to memorize because it was something your characters had to read, and it's something they taught a lot. So, let's see. Let me make sure I have this right. So I'm gonna just reread this real quick. Yeah, and then this last portion of it has a short, ask for a short essay, XXX.
Owlbears are cool.
Yeah.
I think owlbears are some of the best creatures to exist. My uncle's an owlbear.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys roll, and then I'll give you guys some allusions to some of the facts of them, and you can have you guys basically say, oh, they said this, they said that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's questions on owlbear disposition and habits. So I want everybody to make an intelligence nature check for
Okay.
that portion, the multi-choice question.
Nature.
Yeah.
20.
Nice.
I'm gonna nerf myself here above the table.
Mhm.
I feel like Viv should be rolling at disadvantage.
Go for it.
Okay, great. That's a 4.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
20.
You two are like A+. Like,
All right. So the
it's
essay
bear that's
portion
well
of this
scored
one,
out.
I want you guys to roll DC 12 Wisdom Animal Handling check.
A wisdom and a what?
Animal handling check. Animal handling check. That's it.
Animals.
What do you guys got?
17.
16.
15.
Okay. Let's see how best to have you guys describe this. So I am going to share to you guys in our chat a list of things, and being that some of y'all got really good and some of y'all got not really good, y'all can grab from some of those and say, oh yeah, I knew this and this is how I wrote this. XXX. Grab a couple things. Being that you got two, so if you got over 12, you passed it. Of course, if you got high, you can read off a couple. And I'm gonna have you guys just read off what your character knows and like, oh yeah, I got this answer and this is how I came up with it because I remember doing this. And we went on some exposition for this because you guys went on like some field trips. I'm gonna start with, because I know Viv's gonna have to take some time to figure out what they're saying. I'm gonna start with Conrad. I'll give you like a minute to look over and see what you want to pull out. And you'll say, oh yeah, my character wrote this in their essay about this. And then they answered this many questions because they knew it. All right?
Oh, 100%. Because where I come from, owl bears are not new.
Yeah.
They are mean and ill-tempered, but if you leave them alone or treat them nicely, they will leave you the fuck alone. They will just stay over there and just don't bother them. Do not do it. Now, the sounds that, when you can hear them coming, they will screech. They are loud. You'd think if the owl sounds too big, it's right there. But, it's, you don't get too close to it. Run. And if you don't know what to do, run. And the rest of my essay is along the lines of how they are not nice creatures, but there was one that was kind of cool, but it was a little guy. It was a little guy, but still, he got mad once, and he could have hurt people if we didn't all run. Live and learn.
Cool. So yeah, I'll give you your scores after, but you can kind of even guess them. You guys can, but we didn't read all the numbers yet. So I'm gonna pass it over to Threa. If you're ready, you can just read off a couple and say, "Oh yeah, my character did X, and this happened, and this is why they remembered this. Or we went on a trip and such happened, and that's why I remember." So if you need a minute, I'll give you like a few minute. If you don't, you can just start when you're ready.
Just make something up. Threa, being, having affinity to other animals to begin with, kind of has an understanding of, the overall demeanor of the owlbear. Also, we get in Fyre arm wrestling tournaments. Fyre arm wrestling tournaments, let me tell you. But, that's kind of how I learned about them. They're really actually good chats.
That's good. All right. And now, because you have like a up and down situation here, I'm going to say, Bendy, describe how you handle this, and what you kind of write for what you get for some of the multiple choice and what you write for some of that essay, because you've got both here. I'm gonna say you got the one and you got the other one.
I definitely made some serious guesses on the multiple choice, but for my essay, I was like, once upon a time, there was a wizard, and he may or may not have created the first owlbear in a weird experiment gone awry. I'm not too sure about that. Someone told me that once in a seedy tavern after a gig, and I just... that's the only thing I remember. But I also know that, like, my uncle is super into cupcakes and muffins. So, and, like, when he eats them, he's, like, way less of a dick. So I literally write that in my essay. And I'm like, I don't know if that has something to do with, like, actually affecting owlbears, but I know it affects him. And he's kind of the monolith. I mean, truly, like, if you really get down to it. Like, so, yeah, I think owlbears like muffins, and that's because of the wizard. The end.
And I'll just illustrate their role because it's kind of funny how it goes. Rob, Conrad, and Threa did great just in general because the base score was 12, and they got 20, 20, and 17 and 15. So their multiple choice were like 100, and the essays were like good. Viv just managed to like get almost all the multiple choice questions wrong, but their essay was like on point, even though it had some weird stuff in there. So they got all the
I rambled for like 2 paragraphs.
And it's like she included some random thing that happened that just happened to have actual details about owlbears. And as the instructors are grading them, as either you guys are supposed to be doing some reading and stuff, she's looking like, how did you manage to do that? You got every question wrong here, but the essay is just perfect. What? Meanwhile, everybody else is doing good. It's funny. And it's very funny how the rolls went. The rest of the lesson goes into detail about some of the features of Arcavios. It kind of bounces off of what Ajani was talking about, how there's snarls or gnarls. They're magical essences that are very condensed form of planar energy where the planes kind of intersected, and the school, the bibliothek, where the main library of the school and the main campus has a gnarl inside it, and it helps provide energy for the school and protection for the school as well. And gnarls are interwoven into the world and interwoven into the magic of the world, and also interwoven into the influence of the oracles, and also in the influence of the dragons. Some of the first gnarls are how some of the dragons came about. The ancient dragons that are the school's instructors, school's founders. And some of the most well-known dragons in your notes, like Ugin and such from your schools, have been formed from planar energies. And the amount of planar energy and age a dragon has reflects how much it can affect the environment around it. So, for instance, in your details that are describing, an adult dragon can affect the region as well, but differently from how an ancient dragon can affect the region. And it goes more into details, meta-ish, about quote-unquote meta legendary actions, how a dragon can almost adjust time and how it can act faster than other creatures, and how the elemental abilities of a dragon can warp the plane around them, like creating more volcanic energy, or smoldering hazes or poison to the land. So the age of a dragon really can and how much planar energy it has can really affect the world. So like if it's a younger dragon, you won't notice as much planar weird stuff going on as an older dragon. And it's very someone perceptive is pretty easy to spot. That's some of the stuff you learn in this lesson, quote unquote. You'll also the end of the lesson talking about mimics, and how mimics, similar to like owlbears, were some of the things that some of them were created by wizard magics and such, and some of them warped from wizard magics, and they can be just about anything, and they like bring out some little props, and that gets you guys all chuckling and remembering something that happened in the past. And this is where we will begin to get our break, because we will come back to a flashback to when you guys first arrived at the school.
Cool.
Okay. So we'll be back soon.
And we're on a yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. We're getting right back into the game. We're back into Strixhaven. So come on back with us. Roll back in. Feel the magic. Feel the vibe. We're gonna play and shift. Ready? All right. Cool. Where we were, they were in this magical school in Strixhaven. Going through classes. They were months in to school, like taking exams and testing and hanging out and joking around. Now we're just doing a flashback to something they remembered when they were first arriving. Now I'll say, for the sake of brevity and connections, and we only got so much time. Some of these folk had met just outside the school, joking and, oh yeah, you're pretty cool. So coming here was a little easier. I know that person, kind of thing. I've seen you before in regular school or something like that. But we'll do our arrivals as you arrive at this magical campus. I will have you guys roll initiative to see who gets here first, and then I'll do the introduction setup there. Okay, so roll a quick initiative. Let's see.
17.
17.
That's funny. That works. All right, so I will describe how you guys get to this school. You guys are all from different parts of Arcavios, but you guys are from this plane. You're from Arcavios, different parts of the region. I do have my regional map real quick. Let me see if I grab my regional map. So y'all, Arcavios.
Ooh, yay. Love a good map.
Region map. Show the players. And then my media technician, if you just hit the little thing to blow it up real quick.
That's not
Orithia is the continent. And they're from different parts of Arcavius. You can see Strixhaven in the right over there. And that whole section on the right really is like Strixhaven, the more northern portion of it. You can see there's a bog on the far right south a bit. I guess was it east-south section? There's a bog, detention bog for Strixhaven, with the blooms not in that between there, the two. But you guys all arrive from your different locations, wherever you're from. You can describe where you're from, or you can not. From some place in here. It doesn't have to be too descriptive. You don't have to. But you guys all are noticed, whether it's in regular life or whether in school. And an individual will come up to you with your family or whatever you are beforehand, before you came to this school. And I will introduce you to the recruiter of Strixhaven, Casmina. A blue-robed individual with glowing eyes and red hair. Powerful mage in herself. A planeswalker, as it were. They might not know at first what that is. She notices however you using your magic or you've gained your abilities, and comes and has a discussion with you about where you would like to go with that, what you would like to do with that, and says that a good way to improve, enhance your skills, and how you can better your environment and help your community, help your friends, whatever goal you want to get. A good idea would agree to go to this school. I'll friend you. I'll handle the paperwork and get you an admission request to the school. And whether it's days or weeks later, you get a letter. Whether it flies out of a fireplace, whether it floats up as a little creature, a fractal that opens up, whether it leafs off a painting you're looking at, or comes in on the wind, or is dropped by a bird, or opens out of a plant. you get a letter. You get an invitation to Strixhaven. Strixhaven gives you the address. Well, the address, the location, how best to get there, and describes how you will come, introduce yourself, sign in, and then decide upon a college and it vaguely lists what you can learn there as based on the different colleges. We will begin with let's do I want you guys to roll me. Actually, we'll do it that way because that's the general way. Because your modifier is higher, we will start with Viv. Viv,
Okay.
which direction are you coming from? You don't have to describe exactly where you're coming from, but which direction you come from? What were you doing magically that Casimira noticed that was interesting? What did your vibe to coming here?
So, I started my band, Suxi and the Banshees, and we've been doing local gigs. And the energy and the magic that I bring to each gig, the not only the music, but I'm also like casting on stage in a way that caught the attention. So I've got like a crude shirt that I designed myself, and I'm kind of like wary of higher education, so I'm kind of like in my rebellious leaving my teens phase.
Okay, cool. Now, what direction are you coming from? You come over the mountains? You come from the south?
I would say I come from the islands, the Pinzari Isles.
Pinzari Isles?
Yeah.
Do you fly there yourself? Do you catch a caravan?
I fly.
You fly?
Yeah.
Fly.
Took a nice little flight here.
On your flight there, I'll switch the map there for drawing everyone in to this story. Main campus. Is that right on the right? Yeah, cool.
Okay, so direction I'm coming in. I'm so sorry. I see the map now. That's what you mean by direction.
Yeah.
I want to fly over. Let's see. What do I want to fly over? Definitely not that. Archway Commons. Yeah, I think I want to go through fly over the common area, get a good idea, especially the biblioplex. Like, I want to get a good idea of what's here. Is it worth being here? Like, I kind of rolled my eyes at the stadium, like, whatever, sports ball, whatever. Definitely, like, take a couple swoops around the tavern, like, once I realize that that's a tavern, and then try to figure out where I'm gonna land.
On your way through the clouds, you fly in over this grand, sprawling campus, and you can see this section, and the distance you can see the other colleges. We've been told to come to this section. This is the main campus. You can see swirling energies floating around this campus. You can feel a presence as you enter the airspace. You feel an extra presence, almost like you didn't notice as you get here. You see the sprawling lanes and walkways, many students walking about. As you've flown over the mountains you've seen other creatures flying around. You were kind of careful as you did hear a roar in the distance somewhere. And you said you fly where over? The tavern? You fly over the biblioplex? You fly over where?
Yeah, I'm getting a good scope, like a lay of the land, understanding of this, massive use of space and coin. I'm just kind of getting an idea of, like, what this university is around me and, like, taking in its vastness and, like, fighting the urge to be impressed, but also, like, All right, this is where I'm gonna be for the next however many years.
Yeah.
Okay, seems
You
cool
see
enough.
tons of little students walking about, some with little weird-looking creatures, some with organic-ish fractal creatures walking about with them, some with what looks like moving globs of art, paint, as creatures. Some with little inkwells on their shoulders that seem to reach out every once in a while. Some seem to be sitting in thought next to something, and the statue next to them walks off and goes to the store and comes back with a food for them. It's really strange.
I dig it.
The stadium, you hear the roar. Even though you don't even fly in that direction, you hear the roar. And you see bits of magical energy flying across. You have to dodge a firebolt that seems to have gone awry. The Biblioplex is a grand library. You see it has a glow about it. A blue, very enveloping, powerful glow about it. The Archway Commons seems to have, and this is something you've seen in other places of the continent, these stones that just float and kind of just hover in an arch. Nothing holding them up, just there, just in the air, like they were just placed there. The tavern seems to have a lot of people about it. Looks like it was damaged, like there was fire before there, and they've repaired it. There's a cafe. There's a manor. There's a bunch of students studying all over. Where do you decide to land? Seems like most of the people come in through the direction of the Archway Commons.
Yes, I think I'm gonna land at the Archway Commons for sure, and just kind of trickle in with the rest of the students. Be kind of an observer, more so than a participant in much, just to kind of get the vibes.
Cool, awesome. All right, now I will pass it on to. Trying to make sure I'm saying the name. Conrad, there we go. Because you were next, right?
Yep.
Which direction you come from? What does Casmina notice about you that, or what do you describe to her about what you want out of your magic? How you would like to shape the world? How you would like to help the world, the plane?
Well, what's interesting is that the little latent magic I had a couple days ago seems to have gotten a lot stronger in the past 2 days or so, because I was digging in a place I wasn't supposed to be digging in, and I found this is like about yay big, it's like a little hollowed out mask. It looked pretty cool. And I dusted it off, and we'll just say I made a friend who I apparently owe a favor to. And so effects just sort of happened after that, so let's try to get that under control, and then we'll just have some fun from there. Then we could start shaping the world. But it's interesting, but from as I walk in, probably coming over the bridge right next to the stadium, just holding what looks like a coin and flicking it up in the air. And then as I hear the roar of the stadium, it looks like I took a coin and just, throw it up. And there's no coin. And I reached my pocket and the coin's there again, so I start trying again. Just hearing the tavern, like seeing and hearing the smells from the tavern, and just walking around, seeing the biblioplex in the distance, going, that's a lot of reading. I don't want to do all the reading. Somebody could just tell me what to do, and it's much easier. You can just tell me how to do it, and I'll do it. Ooh.
As you say that, you hear in the back of your head that little voice, that little friend. Just keep going. You will find a way.
I know.
You're still gonna have to do it. Study up.
Fine. I'm going to sit down in the commons. Ooh, what's that? Literally completely splits focus into there seem to be people with snacks over there.
Yes, so there's people with snacks. There's very interesting snacks.
Where'd you get that? Clearly talking to an upperclassman. Where'd you get that?
Yes, you're definitely talking about upperclassmen. They've got some, little beans that, seem to be flying out of the container. They just tap it, and they just fly, and you see a little spark or a little fire off of one, and they just eat it. Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
It's the store. It's just the cafe. Come on.
As one flicks up, I grab it, and then magic it away. Literally sleight of hand magic it away. Dope.
All right. I'll pass it along to Threa. Which way does your character come from? What roars? What magic is noticed?
Well, they come from the ruins, by the way. And they came through the Captain Dapplewing's manor. That is the direction that Threa came.
Yeah.
Threa is interested in learning just kind of who's worthy of the things that she has to offer.
Mm-hmm. You're wondering what you'd have to offer, what you'd be able to learn, or be able to try. Gotcha. Cool.
Also, she wants her weapon back.
Her weapon? It's a weapon.
Did you?
Describe her weapon. No, yeah, that's to describe her weapon.
Oh,
So
yes.
you want a weapon.
So Threa, on her free time, is very much so a blacksmith. Enjoys metalwork of all kinds, and I did a project, did a great weapon for someone, and they did not deserve said weapon.
Ah, okay.
And I want it back.
Okay.
And I feel like there's smart people here. So outside of, honing my own talents, I feel like they have answers.
Okay. Is there anything about the initial things you see on the approach to the campus that stands out to you?
Well, what do I see in the manor?
Coming from the direction of the manor through the center towards the biblioplex. The manor looks a little bit worn down. It looks like it was once fancy and elaborate, but it doesn't look like it's in the best upkeep. Almost looks, we'd mind to say, haunted.
Do I sense anything?
Do you sense anything?
Mm-hmm.
Make me an Arcana check. We'll see.
Let's see. Arcana.
What'd you get?
7.
7?
Mhm.
No. I don't sense anything. You do pass some students. Make your perception check.
12.
What'd you 12?
Mhm.
You pass some students giggling and looking at the manor and pointing at some stuff like they look like they're scheming something.
What are you up to?
Oh, are you new?
Yeah, I'm new.
You see the same individually that you see as you get to know more later. Will, the fair-skinned guy with the blonde hair, blue outfit, and another girl who looks almost just like him, a little bit shorter, but a red outfit.
Are you twins or something?
Oh yeah, we're twins. That's my sister Rowan. Someone was telling us that place might be haunted. We were just wondering if someone else said they were thinking maybe checking it out another time.
Other time? Well, you're here now. Go for it.
Not too many eyes. It's right at the middle of the day.
Greatness only favors the bold, you know.
Yeah. The detention bog isn't that great though.
I kind of do a sigh, but it's also a slight roar at the same time.
Ugh.
Oh,
Well,
I'm not going to harm you. No worries, young folk.
what's your name? He sticks out a hand. Rowan sticks out a hand to go to sister.
Freya.
She shakes your hand. I love your nails.
I take great pride, I tell you. I take great pride in these. I am so glad you noticed. Oh, yes. Yes.
And she's like admiring your fur. She's like, you do your hair? Well, your fur.
I mean, look. It is a must,
Nice.
you know.
We gotta show me into the time. And his brother's like, you look great.
Thank you, young sir. I think I'm gonna like this school.
See you around. Let us know what school you end up joining. I'm part of the actors. I'm Gil and Quandrix. Well, you'll figure it out. We'll see you around. And his sister kind of pulls him along.
I just wave.
Cool. You guys all meander and happen to just run into each other just before the Plex from the Commons managed to just spot each other. You recognize each other, having taken, regular classes as youngsters before. Just happened to have been in regular class before together.
Yo.
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
That was a while ago, but
Time moves weird. I don't. Was that like 7 years ago or 12? For you?
7.
Huh. Okay. As you see me start to reach towards my side, touch something that you can't see it. I just touch my side. Time moves weird. Okay. Yeah. 7 now years. Okay.
Now years.
Yeah.
What are
Rob,
you here for?
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom, you say?
Above table, is it just Conrad and Threa, or is it the three of us?
It's three of you. You guys
Okay,
all
great.
just happen to just
Okay.
match at the same time. Like, oh, I know you.
Yeah,
Wisdom
I've
save?
definitely like perched up, and I'm like,
What's your passive
11.
perception? 11?
Yeah, wisdom 11. My passive perception is a 10.
It's a 10?
Yes.
In the corner of your eye? The very corner of your eye. You're talking, it feels like everything stops for like a briefest of seconds, and you feel like in the distance someone starts walking towards you. And then just everything's moving again.
Now years.
Wait, which
Oh.
is it? Is it 7 or 12? I wasn't paying attention.
Hello. 7 for you.
12
Why
for
do you
you.
keep saying that?
But in like the concept of time, is 7 12, but is 12 also 7? And at the end of the day, are we all 7 years older, or are we 12 years older?
We're all, at the end of the day, we will be 7 years older, provided you were here the whole
You hear in the back of
time.
your head, Conrad,
And then,
physically.
yeah.
Physically here the whole time.
Okay, but like
If
we're
you-
12 years older, even though we have a 7-year understanding of each other.
You know, yes. Unless you also weren't
Cool.
physically here.
Cool. What's up?
I don't
Great,
think we
great.
missed grade school at all. I don't think.
No.
What are your characters?
Oh, man.
We're in college, so I wrote it down somewhere.
Oh yeah, how old am I?
Tall, not old.
Tall?
Yeah, tall.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That
tall.
is it. I am. Oops, wrote it over here. I think I'm 6 foot.
6 foot?
Yeah, the horns make me look a little bit taller, but I'm only 6
Gotcha.
foot. Actually, I'll say I'm a nice 5'11". The horns add like 3 inches.
Yeah, Viv
Yeah.
and Drea, how tall are your characters roughly? You're leaning, so you could be pretty big. It's how it works generally. Viv probably wouldn't be too big.
Rhea is 6'4".
6'4"? Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm a hearty 5'8"
Okay.
I wish I was 6 foot, and I think I have
Yeah.
a little thing about that. But hey, you know what? I feel tall.
You among other Owlin, you're pretty tall.
Yeah.
You're all right. You're right height. You just see other ancestries, and you're like, just kind of fly up a little bit, flutter your wings.
Actually,
I can
no.
fit you
I'm so
guys.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's scratch that. Let's make it crazy. Let's make it a little weird. I'm gonna say I'm a hearty 4 foot tall.
4 foot tall.
I'm a
Okay.
little thing, drumming away in my little corner.
Mhm. Yeah, so you reflect.
Sometimes I drum on your horns
I can
and like
see
reach
you
up real
guys.
high to do it.
You know I can feel that, right?
So as you guys are reminiscing, you don't notice it until it just happens right away. A lady kind of just like, an older woman kind of just like bumps into you, Threa, and kind of, oh, I'm sorry, you are kind of tall, but
I look down at the woman. Can I help you?
Hi.
Hello.
Well, suppose trying to. What's I doing today? She's holding a tea in a teacup. She's got a nice long robe since her hair is up and white hair. It's an older woman. She's kind of like hunched. Looks you guys up and down. You guys planning to attend the school? Kind of just like.
Of course.
Oh, that's interesting. What are your names? Sips her tea.
Drea.
She looks in her tea leaves. Interesting. What's your name, young one? Looks over Conrad.
Conrad Geraldine.
Ooh, Conrad. How's the other one?
Me?
No, she's still looking at Conrad. How's the other one?
Wait. Oh. Fine.
That's nice. It's very nice. And your name? She looks up. She's a little fluttering.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Vivcina, but everyone in the world is gonna know me as Susie, and I'm really excited about
Susie.
that. But
That's
you can
awesome.
call me Viv.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a rock star someday. Hopefully,
You guys like
maybe.
Tea.
What?
Tea?
Tea. No chance for tea? Okay, just me.
She
That's
opens
fine.
her robe and looks in. She puts her. It looks like she's putting it in a cabinet. She just puts her hand in her robe and there's just nothing there. Pulls another, like a whole kettle out with steaming. And then she seemed to pull out a little table and just puts it down and puts the kettle there. And it looks like she's looking. And then she gets a little cup and then she puts it there. And then another little cup, puts it there. And another little cup.
I literally just like bend down and none of this is weird to
Spins
me.
the cup around. And one of the cups, what's the color of your fur? Your Leonin fur, what is the color?
My golden brown.
It's golden?
Yeah.
She spins one of the cups, and it almost seeming like it was almost just that way when she took it out. It's like a golden brown cup. Porcelain cup. The
Thank you.
handle is almost shaped like a tooth. She pours some tea in there, gives you your cup. She spins the other cup around. It looked like it was you almost visibly didn't quite notice what cup she put down, but as soon as she touches it, it looks like something else. And almost like that's how it was when she put it on the little table. She touches the other cup, and the other cup kind of switches, and it's got this ethereal look to it, where it looks like it's almost on fire, but it's not. It's got like some little different maroons and blues all swirled around it, like it's living flames. And then just gives Conrad the cup. She touches the other cup and spins it around, and it's got these dark hues and it's got these dark striations on it. There's no handle, but it's got like little divots, and then just places it into your little claws. Viv. There's little tea leaves in each cup. And then she pulls out another cup, and this is just this blue, hazy cup. And she pours a little bit of tea in it. She's offering you guys a cheers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tea is good.
Tea. We got tea. First day. We get tea.
She
Is
touches the
anything
table
like
and disappears. And says, "Join me."
Tea.
And leads you guys in to the bibliotechplex.
I'm following without question.
I don't know if we should follow the tea lady to a second location.
We got
happened
This
tea.
is the direction you were already walking in.
I haven't drank anything. I'm like, is this poisoned?
It's tea.
As you sniff the tea to see if it's poisoned, it smells like your favorite type of tea.
Oh.
My favorite
Doesn't
type
matter
of
what
tea
it is. It
things
feels
that
like your favorite type of tea. The colors look like bright colors that you would like to see. Like the best thing you would like to see, and it's something to drink right now.
It's
How
good.
How did you know?
You know.
I knew.
Exactly. So you got it.
Do you do this for all the students or just like a select few students? Like, are you like is this like your thing? Like you're assigned to go up to all the students and offer them tea from your magical robes, or is it because we're special?
Everyone's special. You are also very special, Liv.
Okay, cool. And I take a sip.
Tastes great. It's just the right temperature.
Oh. You gotta try this. Freya, right? Yeah. Try your tea. You should try your tea. You should totally try your tea. This is so good.
Very well, very well, very well. Small bird.
As
Go.
you walk to this large
I'm like looking up at you. You should try your tea.
building, as you're trying the tea, it's almost distracting how good the tea is. And you finish it and you see the leaves float and spin around. And they just are enchanting. They really look nice. And you feel relaxed, good about the day, like hopeful. And just as you're looking to not sure what you're going to do with the cup, you kind of look around and then look back, and there's no cup in your hand, but you feel warm inside, and the tea felt great. And you walk into this grand building, and you get kind of starstruck by how vast and how many people are moving around and things are going on. And there's many, many levels of floors in this grand hallway where there's just books upon books upon books upon books. You see different doors, you see different people studying and reading, you see people gesturing and explaining stuff and magic they're showing. And there's different people at different desks signing in. You see people in various colored robes of all the different colleges. It is bustling and moving. And as you're looking around, you are so just starstruck, you don't really notice that the lady's not even in front of you guys, right? You just kind of walked right into the middle of the hall by the time you noticed that. I'll move you to the slide B so you can see how grand and vast the windows and everything are at the front of the book. And books everywhere, lights, magical devices going off.
Oh. What was in that tea?
Well, mine had hints of cinnamon, mint, green tea, a bit of orange peel. Oh, you meant okay. No, mine was fine. Too many books.
Everything's so cool in here. Like,
as you guys are walking, who would be in the back?
yeah,
Threya?
I'm definitely like right in front of Threya, just kind of like, whoa.
Somebody bumps into you from behind. Someone like lower back, a small person. And you turn around, and you have to look down, and you notice there is a small almond skin girl with her hair done up in regular robes. She's got books in her hand and a little backpack and little glasses with a little nice little filigree on it. And she looks up. Oh, are you starting here too? I just got invited. Only 15.
Hello, friend.
Hi.
Whoa, hello.
Hi.
How old are you?
I just turned 15.
15.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Gifted.
good.
Gifted.
Conrad.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, hi. Nice to meet you.
Name?
Yeah. She looks lost in thought again because she's got like looking at all the books. Oh, right. Simone. Nice to.
Hello, friend.
Rob. Pick a wisdom save.
I make wisdom saves for breakfast, and sometimes I fail them. Oh, but that is a 20.
Nice.
Cool. You say hello, friend, and she's like, "Oh, cool." And for a second, you're looking at her, and for the briefest of seconds, she's a tall old woman. And then you get that strange feeling like there's someone in the corner of your eye walking towards you, calling out your name, and then she's a regular woman. She doesn't seem to notice what happened, but you notice everything stopped for a moment. No one else. Just like
15 now years, yes?
what, as opposed to what?
Right. You keep saying that.
Whoa, do you know like the time that can exist within a person but then not exist within a person? Like, is that how that works?
No, it's more like time existing within a space that doesn't exist within another space. But that's neither here nor there. If you really want
That's interesting. That's such and such as he starts going on a diatribe about theoretical physics and time and time warping, and it just takes about goes off on it for about the next 5 minutes until instructor comes by. Are you guys trying to sign in and register?
Yes, I think.
Cool. I'm School of Lorehold. I'm in Pledge Mage. I'm just for signing people up. Come on, let me get you guys all just registered. Just fill out the paperwork. Then we go to the orb and you kind of figure out your school from there.
Oh, I was told to never sign anything without a lawyer present. What are we signing?
There's a notary over here and a lawyer.
They got lawyers here. That's wild.
Yeah.
Is it going to be this weird the whole time?
We're at a magic school. Of course it's going to be this weird the whole time.
It gets like that some days. Most days.
At least they have bathrooms here.
You do have
You
bathrooms.
don't have bathrooms where you are?
I've heard of weird magic schools that don't have bathrooms.
Yeah, you have to go somewhere else on another plane of existence to remove the things inside of you, or they put a plane of existence inside of you to remove it like internally. I heard of that happening at a school once.
Yeah, they suck.
No, thank you.
Exactly. Better school.
This isn't one of those like schools where they put a plane of existence inside of you, right?
No? Why would we do that?
That seems
I just
horrible.
heard that with cats.
Okay. Well, let's get a move on, guys. Come on. And this guy, you don't notice it right away, but he seems to be, because he just started talking to you guys right away. Just started talking. You didn't really think about it right away, and then you're like, oh wait, hold on, because he just looks in the direction as you guys are talking. Oh, he's kind of big. As you realize this guy is a stone giant. He just carefully walked over.
Oh.
Nope.
He would be a good fight.
You're gonna do the paperwork now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Here, fill this out. Oh, you're small. And he gives this little girl, fill this out. And it's just
I look up like,
basic stuff to fill out who you are, who's your next of kin family, what are you trying to, what are your interests and what is your vibe and stuff you like, what do you hope to get out of the school, basic application stuff. And then he passes you on to another humanoid in pledge mage that's at a desk, and it's this slightly pale, slightly brown Loxodon that's got a monocle on. She is like, you guys all filled out? Come on. She's got like a little clockwork creature on her shoulder, kind of like walking around her back, and she guides you through the books and areas as you see people talking and trying to figure out different there's like doing lessons and homework and people discussing what class they're going to take, and they go through the hall of books to the center, the hall of oracles, in the room, in the building. As you walk down this grand area, you see this grand beam and this great snarl of energy above. And there's people just got gathering and into the middle and then walking off. And they guide you over. I don't think they introduced themselves, did they? I didn't have them introduce themselves.
What was your name again?
I'm Lashiel. I will guide you to decide on your school. Come, and then we better hurry you guys up because we have the orientation event thing. It's fun, but you got to be quick. So come on, hurry up.
Okay.
You go towards the orb. You put your hands up. You put some magic out, and then you feel out what you want, and then you decide upon what the school information. It's all very quick and self-explanatory. Come. So as she's going, she explains all the different schools and what they're about, and it tells you about the different dragons and all the other stuff, and then asks you just some different questions, and then guides you up to this grand beam and everything, and you just kind of put your hands up to feel the magical energy, and you figure out, oh, I want this, or I want that. And who goes first? Now she's like, who's going to go first? As you check your applications.
How tall is it in like reference to my height?
Reference to your height? This is a grand hall.
No, the thing that we're supposed to touch.
Oh no! You see the page right now?
Oh.
You just put your hands up. That's a pond in the middle.
Oh,
there's a little pond in the middle. You can't really like get all the way up to it. You just put your hands up and feel the energies around, and it's like, okay. And then you kind of figure out what you want, and then you go from there. You see Cuba kind of like stop for a sec, ponder on something, and then they talk to the instructor, and then write something down, and then walk off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's going first?
I guess I'll go.
Come. You just put your hands up. You may touch the water, whichever comes to you best. And then you tell me what you want. And I'll mark you down for it. You can always change your major later, but that's what you want.
So much better than the other school.
Do the motion, and I'm like, Witherbloom?
Witherbloom. You put your hands up, and you feel the energy of this snarl pass through you. You see your ability to affect life and death. You see your ability to learn how to tap the powers of the stars, to connect with nature, to do things you haven't done before, to transform into various creatures even. You foresee your ability to change at the mere thought of what you could be, to tap the cosmos. The thought comes to your mind, You hear a voice. For a briefest of moments, a deep, dark voice. Why do you choose the path of growth, the path of life, the path of death?
It's the only thing that makes sense. I must know its depths and how to rule it.
That is your choice. That is your path. You will know me in time. I will know you as you know yourself. As you know the nature around you. Learn from what I bestowed upon the instructors, students in school.
I will.
A quick image pops in your head of a grand, large black dragon that breathes a bit of energy upon you. And then you're back. And it pops in your head, Witherbloom. And you said it before you even thought, like you were going to say it. It's like, that came out of my mouth?
Yeah. Witherbloom?
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright. And they mark it down. Okay, who's next? The little girl's looking at you guys.
Oh, okay.
I
One
kind
of
of
us.
scooch a little bit behind Conrad.
Okay, you. All right, fine. I can do this. I do whatever I want.
I like your horns.
Oh, thank you very
Got nice
much.
patterns to them.
Yes,
She starts writing in a little book how to draw out the numbers for the formula for that spiral, and she's just writing it all out in the formula.
Are you? Do you need? I could do the thing while you write. Okay.
Yeah. Go for it.
Well, thanks. Okay. So hands up, yeah.
However you feel works for you.
Ooh, what's that? And I reach down and like put my finger in the water.
The water ripples out, and as it ripples out, it vibrates back. And you notice it slowly come back. And as it slowly comes back, you're looking at the ripple, and you notice you're surrounding, like you're standing on just a flat plane of water that's rippling towards you. And there's just mist beyond that.
This is different.
Make a wisdom save.
Save, you say?
Yeah.
15.
15. Conrad.
Yeah.
You hear footsteps. And in the distance, you barely see the silhouette of a wizard in blue. Conrad, I need you to pay attention. And then it just flashes back. And you're back in this rippling pond. Because it was a very misty area. And for a brief moment, you saw a wizard in blue and white with a staff walking towards you, calling out your name. And on the other side, you saw another wizard with a hood in blue and glowing tattoos you can barely see. He can't hear you! And then it just rippled back. You're in this pond of water and this mist around you.
Hello? Somebody.
Hello.
Oh. Hello. I'm
Right
Conrad.
next to you is your patron. In full. Almost like they are right next to you. Not like in imagination. They are there. That's the feeling you have, them right there. You know, you've had dreams. They are right there.
Hi.
You made it.
Yes.
Okay, good. You're just gonna listen to what he's got to tell you. And he points in the direction, and almost like you look to look in the direction of, just grab your patron.
My patron, I am a genie warlock, and my genie or elemental is an actual genie or an air elemental, so it's that of a black man. He's a tall black man dressed in blues and whites. He has long locks, but the locks, if you look at them, they flow like clouds moving in the sky. His locks look similar to mine, though mine are black. Mine don't move yet, but they sort of mimic mine. He has no horns. He is a regular male, though genie, I guess, elemental. And it looks just blue and white. Like, if you're looking at him, just the general quick glances that I try to do, but when I stare at him, you see it can shift from just a regular, like, sunny, bright day motif to gray, dark clouds, or typically is in a good mood. So, blue and whites. We like blue and whites. We don't like blue and grays. Those are bad. Yeah. But his eyes can go anywhere from what look like snowblind white to gold and piercing to black and stormy, and it just really is all mood dependent. First time I found my my vessel, he was none too happy until he realized it was an accident and that I wasn't trying to steal it. And since then, it's been blue skies ever since.
Nice. So you look up and you see him in his full regalia, and he's like, "You made it here finally."
Yeah.
Listen to whatever he has to say. He'll have much to tell you.
Oh,
How
wait.
did she get here?
Who?
And you look down, and the girl's looking up at the guy. It's like, "Who's that?"
You can see him.
She's here with you somehow. The girl with the hair and the glasses. What is it? How?
Zimone, how did you get in here? You're not supposed to be in here.
I don't know how I got here either. I just touched you.
Ah.
And then you guys both look forward, and there is this massive, massive, massive dragon in front of you. I have to kind of like put it down to show you the guy. That's not even proper description. Dang it. All right. Well, it's this blue and red dragon with like many different color shades to them. And there's like just flowing flames around them. It's not hot.
You moved too. Okay.
You. Interesting. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to see my friend. He blows and she's just not there.
Is she okay?
Don't worry about her. She's fine.
Okay.
She's supposed to see someone else. I see you brought... What is his name?
Well, I've known multiple people. He goes by the name of Teferi.
Oh, no, I'm asking you out of game.
Oh. I will call him he only says he is of my patron.
Yeah. What does he refer to himself as?
He refers to himself as the flowing cloud. The walker of the flowing cloud.
Got it. So he refers to himself to you as the walker of the flowing cloud.
Yes.
The dragon mouths something else. You can't make out what it is, and you can't hear what it is. And they start looking like they're talking back and forth, like they know each other very well. And then he just nods. And then looks at you.
Was I supposed to be part of that conversation?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Next time. That's what the patron tells you. And then you're back, and you're looking over, and you're writing down Prismari. And you don't remember stopping and grabbing the paper and writing down Prismari. You just carefully, yep. And then you coming back as you're finishing writing it.
You see? It's like that. That's how it winds up with being 7 for you, 12 for me. Anyway, that was fun. Your go. How did you get there?
You look over, and as you notice, make me a perception check real quick.
Perception 12.
What'd you get? You saw a little crack in the air briefly between you and her, and it just splintered and then just stopped. Only you noticed it. And she looked up. And she looked at the paper and she's like, I didn't write that. But I'm okay with that. But I didn't write that. It says Quandrix on her paper.
Ah. Now it's 15 in one day. Do the thing! Viv, do the thing! Do the thing!
Your turn, Viv.
Wait. Sorry. Wait, is this like back to the joke of not knowing what is what?
You just saw him touch.
I was enamored in I was enamored in all of that.
And
Sorry.
then he just spun around and grabbed the paper, and his eyes were glowing at the time, and he just wrote down Prismari. That all happened fluidly. While he touched the water, the girl kind of touched him and was like looking around, dazed. Her glasses started glowing. And then for a brief second, she was touching him, and then a brief second, she was next to him.
Right. Okay. So then,
Like, she was one place, and then she was immediately another.
Okay. So
and then
this is what it
you
means.
blinked, and she's on the other side of the Pledge Mage, writing down Quandrix. And then she looks up, and she's like, I don't remember writing that.
Okay, so this is what you mean when there's a certain amount of years that someone knows one thing, but then the person is another thing for those years, and it has.
Mine's just weirder than that. So yeah, you have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a song about that.
Yes. Go 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 go.
Okay, is it me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess we already know, and like I just kind of like try to put away that like brief moment of like, oh god, and go up to it and I'm like, I know what I want, I know what I am, and I drum on the thing and I go, Prismari.
What are you drumming on? Eardrum?
I drum right on the little like pool, like the edge of the pool. Yeah.
You take out your stick and you go, and you feel, as soon as you touch the pond, a bursting wave of energy blasts out. Like, you know how you hit a riff, and you're like, oh, that was awesome. A wave of energy blasts out, and you are flying through the skies. Like, you know you've flown through a storm before? You're in the middle of a storm right now.
Whoa,
it was calm.
okay.
You're in the middle of a storm right now. There's colors all around. You're spinning around. There's flames and lightning, and don't feel like you're in danger. You're just spinning.
I'm not gonna do it because it's probably gonna max out, but I'm just yelling the whole time, like Courage the Cowardly Dog level of like, ah! I'm okay.
Perception roll.
Perception.
Okay.
7.
7.
My passive is 12 though, but in this moment
passive,
I feel like
you do notice a shadow within the clouds as a massive dragon hand comes and waves behind you and just lightly grabs you by the back like just a little claw, and it pulls you slowly through the clouds and out of the clouds into calm winds. and then it perches you on its back as it's flying and looks over. This massive, massive blue and red dragon places you on a cloud as it's slowly flapping its wings. There's swirling vortexes all around it. The clouds are like, you know, the angel skies?
Mm-hmm.
Just clouds all around. Stars in the distance. It swirls, and one of the clouds. You ever been singing and it seems like something was created in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
One of the clouds becomes an instrument. And one of your favorite instruments lands next to you and begins pulling a nice little riff. You are where you need to be. And the claw just taps you on your head, and you are flowing back down, and you kind of just flutter onto the ground and look at the page, and in like magical staff, right? Like it's a magical staff, and there's like notes writing out Prismari in different colors that you seem to have like kind of just dotted on there.
I like stop a moment, I look at it, and then like just go, that was so cool, that was so cool. Oh my god, there was a dragon, and the dragon was huge, and it touched me. It was like, and it was like the greatest thing. I'm meant to be a Prisma. Okay.
Rob, make one more wisdom save.
One more wisdom save.
At advantage.
At advantage. Ooh, we like those. Natural
Okay.
20 for a 22.
Beautiful. You watch as this happen as someone grabs you by the collar. And you feel like you're getting yeeted through some winds. And you end up in this space that's all blue and mist and clouds. And you're standing next to someone that's like got their hand in their head. It's this guy in a blue robe and it's got blue tattoos. It took a while. Why was that so hard?
Did you try to talk to me at a...
I wasn't. He was trying to talk to you, but I told him it wasn't going to work. You're not ready yet.
I could be ready. What's ready for what?
You tell him. It was your idea. And you turn behind you, and there's this tall man in white and blue robes. This dark-skinned, bald individual with glowing eyes and his staff. You need to be prepared. You need to make sure you take this seriously. You didn't the first time. And while the threat doesn't seem serious because they're stupid, you need to take everything that they're trying seriously.
Okay.
This time, we got to get it right. Because we don't really have many chances. I can only do so much. Alright? I'm going to put you back. When you see them start taking them, you gotta stop them immediately.
Okay.
Don't run. Don't run, Conrad. You got it?
Yeah. When did I run? Was that... Oh.
You did it a few thousand times already. Just make sure you get it right. And get the girl out of her... The girl with the numbers. Get her head out of the clouds.
Okay.
Pushes you back.
Hi.
And we will end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was our nice little introduction here to our adventure in Strixhaven. I hope you guys. How do you guys feel about? We'll do a light aftercare of like a couple minutes, and then we'll do our send off. How did you guys feel about that? What is there?
Sorry, I broke time. My bad.
You broke time? Yeah, it happens, man.
It bees like that.
Yeah, it bees like that.
I love how he was like, so what time is it? I was, what?
It
What
depends.
Is it 7 or 10?
7 or 10? 7? What do you mean? Is it 7 or 5? It's like so.
Hmm?
Yes, that was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that like I'm just so tall and everyone is so small.
How did you guys like the class aspect and the tests and everything?
That was fun. I'm glad I
Loved
passed.
I
it.
just wanted to give you
Loved
kind of
it.
like a feel for the Strixhaven school stuff because it kind of go, as you can tell from Rob's situation, it kind of goes left there.
No, I liked the introduction of actual academia. I wasn't prepared for it, and I loved it. Seeing as my character was not prepared for actual academia, I loved it. No,
Yeah, I
I
had
think
to
this is great,
pick
and I'm
and choose
excited.
what I can throw
going-
in there story wise. But if you guys are good, if anybody in the chat has any questions, I'll answer real quick and then we'll get out of here. No? Yes? Maybe so. School introduction was really great. Thanks for watching, guys. I see you. All right. So I will start this quote unquote sound off. This is Obsidian Brews. I am your game master. This was a introduction to our Strixhaven adventure. I wanted to get some more combat rolls and stuff in, but the getting everybody into the feel and the vibe and the connections is just as important. And I'm glad it went as well as it did. Before I pass it on, we'll let you guys know some of us will be at MomoCon, Gen Con, and Dragon Con. MomoCon's next weekend. Rob and I will be helping out over there in ATLO. We will. This is a continuing game we'll be doing for a little while. We'll post when the next one is. I think we have some of the dates already set. We'll hopefully don't take too many after that. I wrote a lot of lore in here, so there's options as to where you can do the 27th. Cool. But yes, Samurai Walker, X Res Monk, Matt, all my things, Sir Matthew. I will pass it on in the reverse direction this time to the tranquil ashes.
So hi everyone. It was super fun. Tranquil ashes everywhere. I don't know, the next big gig for me, I guess, would be DreamCon. So if you're going to DreamCon, I'll see you there. As always, I'm doing a billion things, and the gala has more events coming in October. So stay, keep your eyes peeled for that. And of course, more things with us in the future. So, yeah, that's all for me.
Next up, the Mad Dr. Rob Conrad.
What's up, y'all? I'm Robert Madison II, also known as Mad Dr. Rob on the Everywheres. I'm the director of gaming here over at Obsidian Brews, as well as the resident map maker. I make maps. Maps are fun. We will be getting back to Monday maps soon, probably next month. In the meantime, as Matt already said, we will be at MomoCon next week. We have panels, and Matt and I will also be running games. So if you're going to be at MomoCon, come check us out. Come find the games, doing a bunch of how to play D&Ds, and I'm actually running a game, like a game. It'd be interesting. Yeah. And then other things are happening in the future, and we'll let you know about those as we go. So, yeah. Other than that, I think that's everything. So, yeah.
Pass it over to the Bendy Dinosaurs.
Hello, I'm Benny Dinosaurs. Benny. I'm Benny Mitchell. I was playing your Alan Bard pre real serious dive into her goth phase. I love it. I love the opportunity to like be young and then be like, oh, this is what academia did to us. So yeah, you can find me on the everywheres. Benny, that's Rob's thing, but I'm gonna steal it right now. Borrow. You can find me everywhere as Benny Mitchell. Benny Dinosaurs is still kind of there. Make sure you're following us, but also a big shout out for our production, our head of production, the Ambe, is going to be part of Soul Wars. That's SOUL Wars RPG. And RPG, I wrote half of it and didn't finish it. RPG International. They are going to be coming back with their show on May 22nd at 8 p.m. This is why I write things down. But definitely check them out. They had the first 2 episodes come out, and it's a bunch of fun and a really cool system and strategy. So check them out. Anything else that's coming out on this channel will be coming soon. Make sure you're hydrated and you're well and you're taking care of your mental health, because that's really important right now. But to sign us off, this is Obsidian Brews, and we're super glad that you were here and hope you're here next time. So have a good night.